Right, so this is the Jamega Tour event at Heythrop Park. This is round one, and we're going to do this slightly different. Obviously, every round, every shot is filmed, but we're going to do this slightly different today and just show tee shots. Then the area that I'm really struggling with, which is wedge play and around the greens, which is literally over 28 handicapper today. And then going to do a bit of a discussion afterwards, just to talk about tomorrow and so what I'm doing to get this sorted. It's tough when I don't know, I've been feeling like I've been playing pretty well recently, and then to go out and shoot 14 over par around a golf course that looked like it is properly up my street is, I don't know, disappointing and frustrating beyond belief, especially when obviously it's all being filmed. It just makes it even worse. But if there's anyone that wants to leave a comment below with roughly what they think my strokes gained would be from the drives that we're going to show, so strokes gained from tee shots, and then what my strokes gained would be, or strokes lost, is probably the best way of calling that phrase, around the greens and within 100 yards, please leave a comment below, because it's so bad. So what we're going to do, so that's first tee shot up the right. This is hole 3, which is a decent drive, got it down there within 110 yards. This is the 5th. This is that dog leg around the corner that I was hitting 3-wood yesterday. So this is a 2-iron, which I hit just right at this bunker, and left myself 80 yards. So obviously in play again, in prime position. This was 7, 440 yard par 4, really good tee shot here again, just that low one, little cut, left myself, I think I had 80 yards into that one, so that's a big drive. This is, oh, what tee shot is this, Ollie?
12.
This is 12. So another good tee shot in play, got this to within 140 yards, just a nice little cut again, just over the tree. By the way, the camera like changed the picture quality on the back nine for some reason, so some of these shots look a bit funky. This is a par 5 round the corner, 3-wood, low 3-wood up there, left myself 280 and had to gut it from there. This was 16.
Yeah, 16.
By the looks of it. So 16, hit 2-iron and got it down there in front of the green, so literally had like 50 yards into this hole from the middle of the fairway. This looks like 17 or 18. Yeah, this is 17. Another pretty good tee shot, just up the right hand side of the fairway, left myself 140 yards into this flag, and then followed by 18. So absolutely destroyed this tee shot. Nice cut, nice high cut, right in the wind, 320 yards, whatever it was, you know, just right of center cut. So that is the performance off the tee. So now we're going to go to, this is the chip shot onto the first from just short of the green. So had to hit a 4-iron, like a cutty 4-iron, just to get it to this point. The first is playing really long today, sort of like a 470 into wind. This is an approach shot I hit into 4 from 100 yards and missed the green right. Then followed by a chip shot, which, yeah, how's that for touch? So knocked it 10 foot by, 2-putt to bogey. This is that wedge after the shot into 5. So this is that dog leg around the corner. Hit this fat, short of the green, made up and down for par. What wedge is this? This, yes, this is the 6th. So from 80 yards, missed it long into this, had a disgusting lie, fat it to here, And this is literally the story of the round. It's so frustrating. I literally put myself in such a good position off most of the tees. Look at that. I mean, just knocking it to there. Sorry, no, this is a par 3. Knocked it in the stuff, and then good touch. And it just went on from there, basically. So the story is, off the tee, I've probably gained strokes on the field, or I definitely gained strokes on the field, because I was knocking it over 300 yards in the fairway on most tee shots. But around the greens, it is just literally so bad. Now recently I've been playing courses that have been dry, and you can get away with you know, a bit of bounce from the wedge. You can get away with maybe you know, contact slightly behind the ball, use the bounce, and it's fine. But there's complete opposite today, complete opposite conditions. So it was wet. The ball look at this, it's wet. There's no margin for error, and it just really showed how like I have zero idea of where I'm bottoming out. And I just did some work, which I'm going to talk about in a second. So I did some work, took some photos of where my ball position is, what my setup looks like for wedges and chip shots, and it's just so far forward. So I'll talk about that in a second. But it's finally just showing some of the putts that I hit today, because like driving and my putting was in good shape. Lag putts were good. It's just, yeah, I wanted to show every single shot and really talk you through this, but when it is this bad, it's just frustrating, like I said. So here's some more putts from today. Let me know what you think, because basically we're trying to get Ollie is standing a bit further away, so he's not just like follow me straight behind on the tee shots, because I'm trying to get used to playing a bit more without, you know, a camera like right behind me. So some of these shots are a bit further away. Let me know what you think about these. Please let me know what you think about what the strokes gain would be from round the green and from off the tee. And yeah, 20 more seconds. I'm going to do a little outro bit, but all in all, a very frustrating day. And this thing here, as well as the driver, is probably the only thing that was working.
Yeah.
Right, there's an absolute disaster today. Like I said in that video, it's frustrating, and it makes it worse that, I don't know, you're trying to put good scores together for YouTube and stuff, and I thought that this course would be a good venue this week, which it is, because it's long and it's soft. But when you're bottoming out like 3 inches behind every single wedge that you hit, you're going to struggle, and that's literally just the story of the day. But just got in and took some photos of like where my ball position is with wedges, with chip shots. It's literally gone so far forward. So that's quite an easy tweak, ball position, and it should change the fact that I'll be bottoming out where the ball is, not 3 inches behind it, which is going to help tomorrow. So we're going to take that to tomorrow. Tomorrow definitely going to film, or definitely going to post every single shot. So we're going to chill. I've realised that I probably need to, instead of going away from a tournament and working on stuff on the range, working on different fields that sort of take away from the fields that I have week to week, and I sort of go to the next tournament and I'm feeling like a different golfer. Instead of that, just play more golf in between tournaments and just work it out for yourself, and just get my short game where it needs to be. So that's what we're going to do for tomorrow. I'm going to look at those photos, see where the ball position is, change that, and go out and probably shoot a good score tomorrow. So that's coming tomorrow. Apologies for being apologies for the bad round. I do feel like I'm letting people down when I make a mess of it like that, and it is demoralising, like literally. So another round coming tomorrow. Let's make it a good one, and yeah, under par. That's just that. What do you think, Ollie? Under par tomorrow?
Should be. Sort out.
Literally though, this is where the ball position so we can see it in it. So when you play wedge, like here, that's an exaggeration. When you literally play wedge off your left heel, and you have a bit of spine tilt and everything, it's just not ideal, but we got it in the right place. So tomorrow, it'd be good. Otherwise this TV's gonna get it. All right. See you tomorrow.